Oh, that's a good sound. Got our kickstart. So now we're gonna get going on this front traction bar slash weight plate setup. But before I do any of that, these spun in here, so we didn't get them out of there. So I'm gonna take and get these out, drill these out, put sleeves in here, then put a through bolt design so we don't have that happen in the future, because this will all be plated off, welded up, so I won't be able to get in there again to fix it if it does happen. So we're just gonna make sure it doesn't happen. So that's what we're gonna do first, and we're gonna clean up the steering knuckles that I asked Brad to clean up like 3 months ago, but don't worry, buddy, I got you. I'll get her done. I'm gonna clean those up, paint them, we'll get those installed. Probably have Brad bring over the Skunk 2 coilovers he's got, so we can get those installed and whatever other stuff. So we can actually attach the traction bar, get it all set up, and I'll go through how to set that up so it functions correctly for the most part. And then once that's done, then we can move on to our weight plate and mounting our front end, and mounting the front end, building the weight plate, so on and so forth. So watch the video. You see, this is what I use Brad's car for when I don't work on it. I use it for storage. Works nicely. Then I gotta move it all and shove it in some random place anyway. Now, looks like we got about 2.5-ish inches there. So we'll take this piece of tubing I have here. It's like an 1/8 wall, I don't know, looks like about 3/4 something like that, 7/16 inside probably. We're gonna go cut like 6 of these. Well, we are gonna cut 6, not like 6. Because there's 3 holes on each side. 3 plus 3 is 6. So we're gonna go cut 6 of these at 2.5 inches, and then we'll bolt it together, and then we'll weld these in, and then we can start. I'll probably plate off the front end here, I don't know. We'll see what will happen next. Well guys, got the little 2.5ers made. So, then I just drilled them holes out so they're the same size as our bolts. Probably a little bigger, they fit nice. So I'll have to drill holes on the other side so they can go through. So we're gonna do that next. I don't know if this will actually work, but I'm gonna take this and then I'm gonna put it in there. I'm gonna put this through, and then maybe it'll drill a hole on the other side. So we're gonna find out here. No, it looks pretty straight. I think we did all right. I think we're gonna punch the other ones because that took a long time to start. But, in reality, that's what it's gonna look like in there. That's on the other side. Should work pretty good. So now, as you can see, got a couple bolts in, sleeves are in. Nutted on the other side. Now we'll tack those in. All right, guys, so I got a little carried away there. Forgot to film. So I had a really good idea and I didn't want to lose it. I just wanted to do it. So, pretty much, we got these all tacked in. You saw that. Now the original plan was to take a flat piece of steel, you know, grind this down, you know, a little bit, clean it up, put a flat piece of steel over this. And then we're gonna make a little bracket that would bolt in these factory holes here to hold up, to support the weight plate. Good idea, works well. I just didn't like the way it looked. So, what I decided to do was cut all that stuff off and then plate it off so that it's like nice and, you know, smooth, you know, looks nice, you know. And then what I will do is I will take I know of a little bracket that I can weld on here that'll hold a heim to go down to that weight plate. So that's the plan now. Brad doesn't know yet, but he will know. So we're gonna do this other side, and then we'll mount the traction bar on here. And then I'll have to get them spindles cleaned up, or steering knuckles, sorry. Get those cleaned up so we can get those on. So then we can attach or get the traction bar all set up before we figure out where the weight plate's gonna go and mount the front end and all that. All right, guys. So as you can see here, we got both of them capped off. We sleeved where the bolts go through. So now, bolts come all the way through. So this isn't exactly set up where it's gonna be yet. I just wanted to put this on here. Just so you can see how it's gonna go. So in the next video, I'll show how we're gonna set up the traction bar and then what we're gonna do to attach the weight plate to the traction bar. So I hope you liked the video. Like, comment, subscribe, support your local racetrack, and we'll see you in the next one.